channel. If you're new here, hello. This channel is all about me, randomness, craziness, and fun. If you're returning, thank y'all so much. I really appreciate all of the support. This video is brought to you in partnership with Dossier. They are an affordable luxury dupe fragrance company, and they reached out to me, which I'm so excited about, to feature some of their perfumes. So as you all know, I have an obsession with fragrance. I love fragrance. My collection is wild, and one day I'll do a full video about my full collection. But I had bought some Dossier dupes not too long ago because there were some perfumes that I really wanted to try, but they were really expensive, and my perfume collection is already breaking the bank. So I was like, okay, how can I afford, or how can I get my hands on some of the fragrances I've been really wanting without having to dig too deep into my pockets? So I bought two of my own fragrances, and I have loved them. I bought the Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille dupe and the Le Labo 33, I believe, dupe. I really loved how both of them smell. They have great notes. They smell almost identical to the real thing. And lo and behold, as I'm like figuring out what content I want to create and how I want to get more into fragrance and beauty, they reach out to me for a partnership. Like, what the hell? So manifestation is real. I'm so glad that they reached out. So they let me pick out two perfumes that I wanted to try and review. I've been wearing them all week so I can have an honest opinion. So I'm going to do, this video is going to be a get unready with me because I have to take off all of my makeup of the day. But I just quickly wanted to review some of the perfumes that they sent me and give you my honest feedback. So here we go. So they sent me two. One is called Floriental Vanilla. This one is supposed to be a duplicate of YSL Black Opium, what the hell? And then the other one is Gourmand Orange Blossom, and this one is supposed to be a duplicate of Lancome La Vie est Belle. La Vie est Belle has been out for so long. When I used to work in fragrance, when I was in college at Macy's, I used to spray it all over me like it was body spray because I loved it. And look, now I finally own it, the duplicate, and I've been eyeing the Black Opium ever since I smelled it on my homegirl, but every time I go to the store, I'm not sure if I want to make that purchase. So they reached out to me just in time, so now I get to sample these. First of all, off top, perfect. They smell bomb, you guys. They both smell amazing, and I've been pairing them together to make my own unique fragrance, and they're bomb. So I personally do like them. They do have a pretty long wear, so I spray it around 9 a.m. I probably have to re-up on the spray maybe around 2 or 3. So that's a decent wear when it comes to perfumes, especially a duplicate. I can tell their ingredients are pure. I can tell that they take a lot of time to make sure they smell like the real thing. I haven't had any skin irritations. I absolutely love their products. So I'm so happy that they reached out to me, and now you can try Dossier for some money off when you use my code, boom, right here across the screen. It's also down in the description box below, and I'm gonna put it at the end if you want to try some of their perfumes. If you have any perfumes or colognes that you have been like, I don't know if I'm gonna spend $350 on some Tom Ford, see if they have a dupe and go ahead and purchase. Do your research. I have done a lot of research on Dossier. I watched other YouTubers reviews and things like that. I absolutely adore their scents, okay? And again, I'm so happy they reached out for this collab. This is like one thing I've been trying to manifest, and it literally fell into my lap. So I really appreciate this. And just really quickly about the price point, they start as low as $29 for everyday scents, and for the more designer scents, they start at $50. That is a steal when most of these designer scents start at $300 plus, $250 plus. So give them a try. If you get a scent, if you do a blind buy and you're not really sure that you like it, or you're just like, no, I'm not feeling this, you can return it for free within 30 days, you guys. It's amazing. So don't take my word for it. Try it out yourself. You guys know I would not steer you wrong. I do not play like that. So try them out, and please let me know how you like them. Now let's get into this video about confidence. So I have been really on this self-love, self-exploration journey, and I have been trying to find ways to, I hate this lighting in my bathroom. It's like that ugly ratchet hotel. Like, so I have been on this journey of self-love, self-exploration, self-acceptance, and confidence for a few years now. I grew up not being the most confident. I grew up very insecure about my weight. I grew up very insecure about how I looked. I felt like nobody really desired me because of how I looked and how much I weighed and my skin color and blah, blah, blah. And you know, that whole media thing, like growing up and seeing people that look like you in high places in media is so important. So I didn't see any like bigger dark-skinned women really taking over the fashion scene, acting. Like we had Monique when I grew up and Queen Latifah, and that was almost it. And they have definitely paved waves for girls like me. So I am not taking anything away from them, and I really respect the both of them when it comes to the work that they put in and the sacrifices they likely had to make to being people who aren't necessarily desirable in the media's eyes. I really appreciate them for that. But I have been trying to find ways to get myself together and more confident by myself with self-love and things like that. And I have tried some things to me that have seriously worked. And I absolutely like stand by them, and I've just noticed such a difference. And I've spoken about this on several occasions, whether it be on Instagram, TikTok. I think I even have a video up on YouTube, I'm sure, at some point. But I just want to go through some things I've done to boost my confidence in a short amount of time. And everyone's different, so be very patient with yourself if you're gonna implement some of these. So the first thing I started doing was literally working out. Working out is such a humbling experience because your body is like going through so many different changes when you're trying to work out. It's really hard. You can't do a push-up sometimes. Some people can't run even if it's for a short distance. It will humble you. But also in working out, every time I make the decision to put myself first and get to the damn gym, I notice little changes in my body. Oh, I can run a little bit longer. Oh, I can last longer on the elliptical. Oh my God, I could lift 50 pounds to do a goblet squat instead of 35. So that confidence to be able to perform better helped me feel better physically. Speaking of mental, I really have to accept that I'm beautiful. Like the days, some days I feel so low. I went shopping not too long ago and I felt so low because I couldn't fit anything. I felt ugly, but I quickly snapped out of it. I had my moment and I let it go. This towel's not dirty, by the way, okay? It's bleached. I had to snap out of it because I know I'm better than what my body was telling me, you know? What my mind was telling me. Your mind is the most powerful muscle, in my opinion, in your body, or the most powerful thing in your body, because not necessarily a muscle. I guess your brain, I don't know. So it's important to exercise that. Tell yourself that you are beautiful. Give yourself positive talks. Affirmations. It's so important to speak kind to yourself. And I was so negative for so long, and people started telling me how negative I was and it was affecting them. And that's when I was like, okay, I have to change something. I'm projecting all my negativity onto people, and I hate that. Like, who wants to be like that? Not I. I am very loving, outgoing, bubbly personality, and I'm being negative, making people feel bad because I'm so bad and so harsh on myself. That's not cool. So I stopped that. I nipped that in the butt. The other thing I started doing, and I know it's crazy, but I swear it works, lotioning and moisturizing my whole body after any shower time or any bath time. So no matter what time of day, morning or night, I take 2 showers a day. I absolutely moisturize from head to toe my whole body. Because when you're moisturizing yourself and you're working in the lotion and the oils, you have to look at yourself. You have to be patient with every inch of you. And it just made me see different parts of my body that I had never really like taken time to look at. So I was like, oh my God, like my butt does look good. My toes aren't that bad. Oh my goodness, my armpits are a lot lighter. Like, I'm getting rid of the hyperpigmentation that I've hated for so long. It's amazing what you start to notice when you take time to care for the biggest organ of your body. So literally sitting in the mirror and working in every inch of lotion or every bit of lotion on every inch of my body made me start talking more positive to myself. It made me be more positive about myself in general. And I absolutely adored that. And I was a fan for myself. Like, oh my God, I'm actually beautiful. Like, why was I being so negative? Like, duh, people want me to look at you, girl. Started surrounding myself around people who saw the beauty in me, and we were able to hype each other up. It's so important to have a support system, and if you don't have one, you always have one in me. There's something beautiful about everybody, and if we can get out of putting people on pedestals because they're beautiful physically, life would change for all of us. There are so many beautiful things outside of how we look about a human that I started to hone in on. I started to hone in on my strength, even honing in on my nurturing side, honing in on my mind. Like, I consider myself pretty smart. My education, like, I started being around people who saw those things as just as beautiful as like my physical body, and I started to become that. Like, I am smart, I am beautiful, talking to myself as if I had, like, I'm my own daughter. I don't have kids yet, but when I have my own children, I want them to know how perfect they are outside of how they look. You know what I mean? So I started talking to myself as if I was a child, and speaking to your inner child will change the game for your confidence. Be patient with yourself. You wouldn't tell a child, you're ugly, you're stupid, you're fat, you're dumb, you can't make it. You would never say that to a child. And if you would, you're going straight to hell, sweetie. I started talking to myself as if I was a child again, and I saw all the difference in my confidence. And I just started to embody it, and I believed it, and I do believe it today. And even though every day it's a choice to choose to be confident and to not let society's standards get to me, I have absolutely seen a complete 180 in how I carry myself. I carry my chin higher. I'm stepping into rooms with even more confidence. I'm being bold, I'm being black, and I'm being beautiful, sweetie. Being that. Face is dry and I'm about to get in the shower and do my nighttime routine, but you guys kind of got unready with me. I hope that some of these things, like, you can apply to yourself if you struggle with confidence. We all struggle with it. No one's perfect. No one's gonna always have it together. But I am faithful that you'll take some of these things with you, apply them to your life, and let me know how they work for you. And I'm always a resource. Please contact me. I am getting better with DMs on Instagram, but email me, DM me, let me know how you are feeling, and I will absolutely love to talk to you, okay? I gotta put in the plug for these Dossier perfumes. Please check them out, you guys. I want to continue this collaboration long term because this is a brand that I've really wanted to work with, and I'm really, really excited to see what our partnerships are going to look like in the future. So please go get your Dossier duplicate luxury designer perfumes. Let me know how you like them, and let me know if you have any questions. All of the information will be down in the description below. Thank you so much. Bye.